Welcome to our journey down memory lane, as we delve into the fascinating tale of a man who dreamt big, performed even bigger, and ultimately rewrote the rulebook for the tech industry. The story of Steve Jobs and the rise of Apple is a saga of innovation, trials, and triumphs, a once-in-a-lifetime tale that continues to inspire individuals worldwide. Our story commences in the late 1970s, in the sleepy city of Cupertino, California. Jobs, a college dropout with an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a burning passion for technology, was on the cusp of an idea that would revolutionize the way people interact with technology, an audacious vision that would sow the seeds for the world's first trillion-dollar company. Unperturbed by his lack of a formal degree, Jobs embarked on his tech-fueled odyssey with the zealous belief that the computer could be more than just a large, humming machine that spewed out data. It could potentially reshape the world as we knew it. And to bring his grand vision to life, Jobs needed a solider by his side. This is where Steve Wozniak comes into the picture. A brilliant, self-taught engineer, Wozniak shared Jobs' avant-garde vision. Together, the duo created the Apple I in 1976. A rudimentary device by modern standards, but a true milestone in the annals of digital history. Encouraged by the warm reception to Apple I, the passionate pair plunged headlong into devising a successoroni that would be even more revolutionary. In a modest garage in Los Altos, Apple II was born, a groundbreaking innovation that would place Apple on the global technological frontlines. The first personal computer with colored graphics and an open architecture design, the Apple II was an overwhelming success, cementing Apple's reputation as a trailblazer within the tech domain. People across the globe found themselves entranced by the potential of these wonder machines, which could manage documents, images, and graphs effortlessly. Sensing the momentum they'd gained and propelled by the desire for continued innovation, Apple introduced Lisa. The first commercial computer boasting a graphical user interface, Lisa was a revolutionary step forward, making computer interaction more user-friendly and scalable. However, Apple's reign at the top wasn't meant to be unchallenged forever. Though the company continued to produce world-class products, internal conflicts peaked, causing a noticeable decline in Apple's overall market performance. It was in this hectic period that Jobs decided to step away from the company he'd helped create. Jobs, undeterred by the roadblock at Apple, formed Next Incorporated, a computer workstation company whose designs played an influential role in the development of the World Wide Web. Additionally, he also purchased the Graphics Group, a tiny, graphics group from Lucasfilm, which would ultimately grow into Pixar Animation Studios. While Jobs was making waves in new sectors, Apple, on the other hand, was finding it difficult to chart new paths without its visionary leader. The products the company subsequently launched, such as the Newton, weren't received as warmly as they'd hoped, further plunging Apple into the economic abyss. However, history has a funny way of repeating itself. In 1996, Apple announced it would acquire Next, bringing Jobs back into the company fold. Jobs, with his unfailing optimism and daring tenacity, assumed control of Apple in an official capacity, righting the sinking ship and instigating an era of unparalleled innovation. On his return, Jobs quickly got to work, introducing a series of products that were truly game-changers. iMac, iPod, iTunes, all springing forth from Jobs' revolutionary design philosophy to combine simplicity, aesthetics and functionality. Apple's first steps into the music industry with iPod and the digital distribution platform it created with iTunes were both groundbreaking and transformative. Jobs' meticulous eye for detail also became synonymous with the brand. He was known to fuss over the size of the iPod Shuffle or the shade of yellow in the Notes app. His dedication to polishing even the minutest details carved out a niche for Apple in the fiercely competitive global market. The launch of iPhone in 2007, however, shattered all existing paradigms. Offering a unique and all-encompassing user experience, the iPhone went far beyond being just a mobile phone. It became a symbol of status, a tool for business, an entertainment hub, and an instrument for societal change. The subsequent introductions of the iPad, iPod Touch, and multitude of high-performance Mac devices continued Apple's ascent to the summit of tech innovation. Indeed, the years post-Jobs' return heralded an era coined by some as Jobs' reign, evidencing his irrevocable influence on the company. However, beneath this glittering veneer, dark clouds loomed overhead. Jobs' declining health and tragic death in 2011 led to speculations about the future of Apple. But the ensemble of gifted professionals Jobs had meticulously assembled continued to labor fervently to realize the company's vision. Indeed, though Apple faced trials and tribulations post-Jobs, the cornerstone of innovation and quality he laid served as a solid foundation for the company to regain its foothold. Under the astute guidance of Tim Cook, Apple started to write a fresh chapter in its history, a chapter centered around diversification and globalization. Taking small, calculated steps, Apple ventured into new territories, expanding its reach beyond devices and apps to become a globally recognized and profitable provider of online services, digital accessories, like Apple Watch, and original content, thanks to its acquisition of Beats and the launch of Apple Music and Apple TV. Today, Apple stands as a monolith in the world of tech, standing on the shoulders of the myriad innovative products and profound business philosophies forged by the indomitable spirit of Steve Jobs. It is a colossal reminder for any dreamer holding tightly onto a vision that best days often lay ahead. As for the garage where it all began, the humble structure at 2066 Chris Drive sits as a silent monument to the birth of a tech giant. No longer an ordinary garage, this humble abode has transformed into a place of pilgrimage, visited by Apple enthusiasts, disciples of the Jobs way, dreamers, and innovators. It encapsulates the very essence of the American dream. With ambition, hard work, and a sprinkle of luck, anything is possible. Ending our riveting tale at present day, let us remember the incredible legacy left by Steve Jobs in the annals of modern technology. More than the products he introduced or the companies he founded, it's his belief in the power of dreams and his willingness to tenaciously pursue them that continue to inspire us. As we forge ahead into the realm of uncertain innovation, Jobs' words echo in our minds: stay hungry, stay foolish.